all-inclusive resort in the like Mexico, Cancun, Playa del Carmen area. Just for context, I think we've been probably like 6 or 7 times. We've been to like 6 or 7 times to that area, to a few different resorts, but the past 3 times we've gone to the same one because sometimes it's hard to find resorts that you really, really like. So sometimes it can be trial and error. You may have to try a couple different resorts until you find the one that you truly like, and then like you won't want to go anywhere else. Okay, so number one is not everything is truly all inclusive. Okay, so it depends on the resort. Some resorts like premium beverages, lobster, cabanas, are extra like fees. So it's super important that you check your resort ahead of time just to make sure you understand what's like included. The one that we've been going to constantly the past 3 years, everything is included, even like a lobster dinner. So it is sometimes a little bit more pricey, but honestly, like you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Sometimes it's better to try and look that up ahead of time, because you want to make sure that you have the best experience. A lot of the times, the resorts that are kind of more budget friendly-ish, their rooms are not nice. I'm telling you, like, we went on a budget one time and I was like very disappointed because the resort like was okay, but like the rooms were just like not it. Like they were not that nice. Anyway, yeah. Alright. Number 2, you still need to tip. Okay? So my recommendation is bring small bills. Go ahead and take, I don't know, $100 and like ones and fives so that you can tip drivers, your housekeepers, the people at the bar, the people like at the restaurants. Like literally there's so many people that, sometimes are, serving you, and you want to make sure that you take care of them too. So plus if you want to get your drinks quickly, sometimes you do want to try and make sure to like tip somebody so that you can get them quick, and they'll know to come back because they'll be like, oh yeah, that person's got me. So that's my recommendation, is go to your bank before you go out on your trip. Take that cash out and get them in small bills, and then let your cashier know at the bank that you're not going to a strip club in Vegas. Alright. Number 3, book restaurants early. Book restaurants early. Sometimes all-inclusives, they either have restaurants that you have to like book a reservation on their like app, or they don't. I've been to both, and the ones that make you reserve, you really want to book like ahead of time. Like if you're going to be there for 5 days, you want to think every single day ahead, like, okay, which restaurant are we going when? Because the last thing you want is to not be able to eat at a restaurant that was included and you just didn't get a chance to book it. Anyway, but they always have the buffets, which are super good, especially for breakfast. Oh my god, like a Mexican all-inclusive buffet for breakfast is on another level. Alright, you, because the last thing you want is to go and make 50 trips to the bar just to keep refilling your drink. And under that Mexican like sun, it's extremely like hot. Drinks just like melt in 2 seconds. So it's easier to just, go to the bar and get a lot, from the start, and then you're set for the day. All right. Number five. Number five, 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 five. If you need something, let's say that you go with kids, you need diapers, you need wipes, formula, or you need some toiletries when you get there, or some medicines. Sometimes if you buy on site, they have that stuff on site. You may not get what you need. They don't have large quantities either, and it can be really expensive. But what you can do is Uber Eats delivers, at least in the Playa del Carmen area. I'm pretty sure in Cancun too. And you can go on there and buy what you need from a local store, like a Walgreens. They don't have a Walgreens, but similar to like a pharmacy, and they will deliver it, and you can just put on their front lobby, and if the stuff is in Spanish, you can like get ChatGPT to like help you translate it, and then that's it. Like, you can just get stuff delivered. I did that like a couple times. Last time I went with my 1-year-old, and yeah, we needed diapers and wipes and formula, and I didn't have to pack any of that on my like luggage. I just bought everything there and got it delivered. So by the time we got to the resort, it was getting delivered as well. So it was great. Same with toothpaste and things like that, because you can only take, just like a little tube. All right. Number 6. Avoid timeshare presentations, okay? Because we all know timeshares are a scam. So just avoid all of that. When you get to the Cancun airport and you're about to go out to where the transportation is, they're all over the place trying to get to you, to talk to you, to sell you a timeshare, and they're like, we'll invite you to like a dinner at our resort. Just ignore them. Just ignore them and just walk straight past them, and they'll try to stop you. They've done that like multiple times, and I'm just like, please, like, I just want to get to my hotel. Anyway, number 7. You will leave the resort last thing you think, okay? Unless you're just going to like an excursion, you're probably not gonna leave the resort. And so if you're gonna do excursions, I recommend you either getting them at the resort, because they have somebody there that can sell you, like, and can help you with the transportation to and from. I really like Explore. I think it's in Playa, but it's like in between Playa and Cancun. And it's got ATVs, it's got zip lines. You can swim in their like caves. It's just so pretty. And we actually asked about the pricing when we were at the resort, but I called them directly. I called Explore and I was like, hey, how much is your pricing? And I got tickets cheaper. So sometimes check your resort for what they have, like excursions wise. And then if it's like a big company, then try to see if you can get like the same tickets cheaper elsewhere. But they have tons of tours. And if you've never been, I recommend you doing like everything or as much as you can. Especially if you don't have kiddos, you're not really tied to being in the resort, although it's so much fun to be in there anyway. So I recommend you checking out like your different options for pricing. Okay, course, free transportation with your stay. And if that's the case, then that's perfect because when you get there, you'll just wait for the van to, I guess, fill up with other guests, and they'll drop you off at the resort, and then they'll probably do some pit stops for other guests at other resorts as well. So that's one option. But if you don't want to wait for people, like I hate waiting for other groups to come out because I'm quick. Like I don't even pack luggage that we have to check. Like no check luggage. I just go straight outside with my little carry-on. I hate waiting because I'm so impatient. If that's your case, you're gonna want to have like private transportation where you get there and they're waiting for you and like let's go. So that's what happened this last time. We booked a private transportation even though our resort was gonna give us free transport for just a lot of guests. We just decided to just go because we were so tired and we had my kiddos with me, so I tried to make sure that we could just get on the bus or the transportation and go, and it was a little bit pricier, but you know, you have to pick and choose where you want to save money that you feel like it's not worth it, and the times when you're like, yeah, okay, this is worth it. And to me, the transportation was worth it. Alright, number 9. Pace yourself with the food and drinks, guys. Pace yourselves. Just hydrate, rest, and enjoy slowly. You don't want to overdo it, especially with the drinks out there in the like hot sun. It's a recipe for disaster. So pace yourself, drink a lot of water. Same with food. You don't want to get indigestion. So you can try everything, but just in moderation, okay? We've had sometimes when we've had trips that were pretty chill, and then we've had times where we just went a little too crazy, and it's a big difference. Alright, and number 10, get a resort that has a highly rated entertainment. I mean, the resorts we've been to, I mean, their live entertainment at night is top notch. They have like the Michael Jackson shows. They have a karaoke. They have like a folkloric like Mexican night. They had like just the one that was called All Around the World, and they had like different dances from like all over the world. During the day at the pool, they always